we have called in our favorite skincare expert for advice as the seasons change. Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Whitney Bowe is here to help with dry skin and offer up a suggestion for treating dark spots since we're not in the sun as much this time of year. Important little hack here. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Bowe.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with those dry patches of skin. Most of us are dealing with it right now.
If you're noticing dry patches on the face, it could be the sign of a damaged skin barrier. So here's what you need to do. You want to simplify your routine. You want to stick to a gentle, creamy cleanser followed by a moisturizer, and you just want to use those two products morning and night for 2 weeks. You want to add a cool mist humidifier to your bedroom, turn that baby on before you go to bed every night for those 2 weeks. And last, guys, you really want to avoid any potentially irritating ingredients. So things like essential oils, exfoliating acids, makeup removing wipes, those can actually prevent your damaged barrier from healing.
Oh, important to know. And depending on what's going on, you say you have a helpful hack of sitting in the shower?
So, guys, if you notice, if the dry patches are around the corners of the nose, if they're in your eyebrows, that could be a sign of something called seborrheic dermatitis, which is actually caused in part by a yeast that lives on our skin. So I do recommend trying an anti-dandruff shampoo as a face wash twice a day. If it doesn't get better, see your derm. We have prescription strength that can work a little better. Absolutely worth a shot at home.
Okay, that's good to know. What if none of this works?
So if none of that works, guys, if you have a dry patch and it's stubborn, see your dermatologist, right? It could be eczema, it could be a precancerous lesion, it could be a cancer brewing on the skin. Those are so much easier to treat if we just catch them early, so just better safe than sorry.
Absolutely better if we catch them early. And moving on to the dark spots, because we were talking about this, a special kind of exfoliator because it's cold, we're not out there in the sun.
So if you have dark spots, before you invest in expensive lasers, chemical peels, I always say start with skincare. So two of the most effective ingredients for treating dark spots are going to be vitamin C and alpha hydroxy acid. So vitamin C is what I consider a daily skincare staple. You want to get that on the skin once a day. But if you're new to vitamin C, I do recommend a little patch test, just one small spot. Make sure you can tolerate it. Alpha hydroxy acid's amazing for brightening dark spots, but you want to use those at night, and more is not better. 2 to 3 times a week max, and then sunscreen in the morning. Okay,
that's good to know because I've accidentally overdosed with my exfoliator.
We all have
before. And okay, so winter dry skin. This is when I forget what it's called, but you just lather it all up, where it's like the buffing or
slugging.
Slugging, yes. How do you feel about slugging to get extra moisture?
I'm all about layering. I think you can slug if you're not acne prone. But I'm just about those extra layers. You know, a serum, a moisturizer. Cool mist humidifier.
Some Vaseline. You believe in
Vaseline for some people if you're not acne prone. If you don't get those clogged pores, then you can use Vaseline.
I go to bed, Dr. Bowe, looking like a glazed donut.
Okay.
That's my recommendation.
It works for some people, for
Thank you so much, Dr. Bowe.